Welcome to NFL. We're just going to go over Monday Night Football this week. I am Scott. We couldn't really get to, had a little family situation, couldn't really get to the other part of week 13, Thursday or Sunday, but we're back now. We're going to do Monday real quick. Go over the narrative and the decode real quick. As you can see here, the odds have increased significantly for both sides. Jacksonville, much more of a heavy favorite in this one. And receiving most of the money, obviously. 450, minus 450 on the odds. Plus 360 on the money line for the Bengals. 10-point spread for each team. Same as it was pretty much the past few days. It's been a 10-point spread against the spread for the Jaguars. And we're going to go over real quick. Same thing as the over-under is at 40. Now, opening odds are here. We've broken them down. 23 plus 0 equals 23. 2 plus 30 equals 32. And that's how we get these numbers up top. It's called reduction. You reduce by separating the integers and adding them together. That's called reduction. Same thing with Jacksonville here. It doesn't matter if it's favorite or underdog. Apply the same numerology. It gives you a little clearer look. And notice we're doing the opening. Opening odds are usually the most telling. We're going to change this to a 40. Total is at 40. Currently, it went up by a point. And usually when you see these odds go up, when you see them increase, as you can see, it went from 41.5 to 39, and now it's back up to 40. When you see that, that means, and you can see the cost right here. These are the costs right here, the minus 107 and minus 113. They're trying to sway you into going to the over because the under is receiving most of the bets in most cases. But by the time kickoff goes, the minus 113 could flip. The line could flip. And the sports books can make even more money if they flip this, obviously. Instead of getting an extra $10, they'll be getting an extra $13 if they receive most of the bets, which is why you see most of the favorites win on the total. You always see most of the favorites winning on the total. That's the complete opposite for the money line and the spread. Well, for the spread, favorites win on the money line all the time, but on the spread, it's the opposite. You see the favorites lose most of the time. The public favorites lose most of the time. But here we go with Monday Night Football, Cincinnati Bengals versus Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, Bengals, we're right here. Bengals opening odds at plus positive 230. Underdogs at plus 230. 23 plus 0 equals 23. And the game is on 23 date numerology. 12 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 23. Game is on 39 date numerology. 12 plus 4 plus 23 equals 39. And Bengals equals 39. The game is on 12 date numerology. 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 equals 12. Bengals can get 12th win all time versus Jaguars. And Pederson, the head coach of the Jaguars, can get his 12th loss as head coach of the Jaguars. Let me show you that real quick. We're going to go back to the Bengals, to the Jaguars, excuse me. Go to their head-to-head. And you can see right here that 13 and 11 versus the Bengals, the Jaguars are. They can get their 12th win all time on 12 date numerology. Pederson can get his 12th loss. Head coach of the Jaguars. He can get his 12th loss as Jacksonville head coach, that is. You can see right here he's 17 and 11. He can get his 12th loss as well. All right. Bengals can become 6-6 on the season versus Jacksonville Jaguars equals 66. Bengals are 5-6 right now. 5 wins, 6 losses. They can become 6-6 versus Jacksonville Jaguars, but usually that's not the case. But I like to decode this just in case, especially when you apply reduction, which is the most reduced and most used cipher by the elites. Is the blue one. That's when you separate the integers, add them together, and reduce the values the double-digit values to a single digit. Bengals head coach Zac Taylor can get his 43rd career loss versus Jacksonville, and Jacksonville equals 43. Jacksonville equals 191, the 43rd prime number. You can see right here, Jacksonville equals 191, and that is the 43rd prime number, as you can see right there. Now let's go to the narrative behind this game to close it off. As you can see, the money line, this will all be in the description. As you can see, let's go ahead and delete this. As you can see, the money, where the money is going is on the screen right here. As I just told you, look, you see how the unders are at 68 and 65% right now, public betting. Now, if we go to the NFL, look at that, 113, most of the money is going for the under, which is why they're increasing this cost to 113. Now, this could change. This could sway bettors into, the total is the most easiest to sway because it's a toss-up bet, pretty much. The over-unders are the ultimate toss-up bets. So they could easily just sway this. This could be 115 for the over by the time kickoff goes, and it could just sway and sway and sway. However, the Vegas can make more money, they will do it. You can see they're doing that right there. All right, Jaguars, the narrative. Jaguars can pick up a huge win, can win and set up a huge matchup, that is, for the December 17th game to determine the #1 seed in the AFC, affecting the playoff picture. Now, as you can see, let me see. Here we go. Next week, the Ravens have the Rams. Jaguars have the Browns. Two teams they really shouldn't have an issue with. After this week, and you go into next week, Sunday Night Football, the Ravens, well, 2 weeks from now, the Ravens will face the Jaguars. The Ravens will face the Jaguars. Top two teams in the AFC. Both are at 8. Ravens are at 9-3. Jaguars are at 8-3. They can become 9-3 tonight. That could set up a huge potential matchup for Sunday Night Football. What a coincidence. Setting up a huge matchup for Sunday Night Football. Two 9-3 teams. And let me check the date numerology for the 17th. All right, 351. Let me see. 14 days left in the year. 2 weeks left in the year. Nothing significant. Go back up. 34, 54, 50. So nothing really significant. That 52 does pop out for Jacksonville. Jacksonville single reduction 52. That does pop out. What's the date numerologies? Yeah, that's 52, 18, 16. Nothing significant here, so we will go off the betting odds for this game. Perfect. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. That's NFL Tonight. Picks will be on the Patreon. Link in the description. I will see you guys in the next video. I've been Scott. Pray every day. It's good to be back. Take care.